Well, good morning, Yuriki. For in case you don't know, my name is Yuri, and I am making and posting these videos for myself as well as anyone else that might find this content useful. People that watch my videos every day can roughly skip into about 2 minutes 30 seconds into the video if you want to miss the intro section, where you can skip roughly into about 5 minutes if you want to miss the intro section and the evaluation of my prediction that I did yesterday. For everyone else watching for the first time, I've basically started making these videos because I just could not find the content that I was looking for on a Bitcoin YouTube prediction video in roughly about 10 minutes or less. Because I've been subscribed to five or more YouTube channels, spending hours and hours of watching these videos only to hear that the price might go up, it might go down. Um, there's a possibility that this is going to happen, but there's also a possibility that that is going to happen. Only to hear about what someone predicted last month or last year with no reference to what video it is, what time that was said. There's no way for me to track it. Yesterday, prime example again, I'm seeing YouTube videos. I'm going all in. Um, in the moment that something does not go the intended way, you get a danger or an emergency type of video or entitled video. In my view, I wanted to know about that danger beforehand. I wanted that to have been explained to me, and I wanted to be prepared for it. All of that content, in my view, creates an unrealistic expectation of trading, and creates an expectation that you will be a millionaire within one single trade, which is complete and utter nonsense. What do I want? I want a video, plain and simple, to the point that will tell me what direction the price is likely to go today, and what I should do if it does not go into that direction. I want to know where to long, where to short, at what price, and I also want to make money on every 4 hour candle as far as that is possible so that I can get out, move on to the next one. Now, with that said and done, Yuriki, and with understanding that this is not financial advice, cannot be held accountable or responsible for content that is my own opinion, own view, and video to myself. Yuriki, let's jump straight into what happened yesterday. Roughly yesterday morning, it was more or less 4:30 in the morning when you made the video. This morning, currently a little bit earlier, 4:26 in the morning. I'm making these videos from the Eastern Cape of South Africa. Yuri, it was more or less at this time where you currently are putting your cursor. Price at that stage when you made the video was 43,750. At that stage, you said that your view is still the same as it was for the last couple of days. You think we are due for a retracement, but you can see some. There is a lot of excitement. There is a lot of um, happiness in the market. There's a lot of expectation in the market currently. So what I said, I can more or less see a top. The highest that we could go yesterday, in my view, was about 44,800, which we did not make. The highest that we did go was 44. What was that? 44.5. So it was roughly about $300 short from the highest that we went. And then I said the bottom, I believe, at the lowest would probably be something like 42,800, which we also did not go as low to. That was roughly out with about $500 on that one. Long and the short is that was more or less the range. I said that on my own personal trade for the day, I am going short. I'm going short from 43,750. I said that at 8 minutes 45 seconds into the video. And if the price does go up, I will add for every $100 that the price goes up. I will add to my short, and I'll obviously take profit as much and as soon as I can. Even as soon as my position goes into $100 price range profit, I take my profit. So let's have a look. Very first candle. Right after I made the video, I entered four trades yesterday. Um, the first one I entered just after I made the video, the price actually went higher at that stage. So I was able to enter at 43,890. That is where I entered. I went into my short, as I said. And the price actually did go up a little bit higher as well, 890. I added at 43,990, and I added at 44,090 because the highest the price went to was 44,172. So I added twice onto that one. Regardless, that helped me with my entry price. Price very next candle price came down to as low as 43,355. I put in a take profit at 44,400, and I roughly made money on a $490 move on my first trade in 4 hours. Done. Can fantastic. Tick. I move on. Very same candle. I wait for the price to go up. Price went as I put in the entry again. Remember, I said my first entry was 43,890. I entered again. I put in a short 43,850. Um, and the price came up to 43,864. So I was correct with about $14 to spare on that one. Good, fantastic. Move on to the next candle. Let's see what happened there. Price did go up to 44,300. So I was able to add a couple of times again to that short. But the long and the short is that it went down again to 43,330. So I put in a take profit at 43,400, and I made another $400 profit on my second candle. So 8 hours later, I've made money on an $800 price range move. Very next one, put in another one, 44,100 at that stage. That is where I put in my short. Price went down to as low as, let's have a look for the very next candle, 43,700. So that is more or less another $400 move that I made money on. 1,200 for the day. My last trade for the day, and the last one that did enter, was 44,200. Where I entered, price came down to 43,600 is where I took my profits at. It was about another $600. So it was roughly about $1,800 price range move on 4 different trades that I made money on yesterday. Long and the short is Yuriki, correct prediction video, or correct prediction for the day. My track record now is I have made 43, I'm lying. A track record is I've made and posted 61 videos. Of those 61 videos, 43 of them was correct. 8 of them was neutral, where the price stayed the same as it was the previous day when I made the video, and 10 of them were wrong. That gives me an 83.60% correct prediction level on my trades. What do I think is going to happen today? Well, roughly, the first thing that I can see right off the bat now, again, I still believe we are due for a retrace, but, and there's the but, there is so many support lines at the bottom currently that I can't see a major crash happening soon. It will have to take some really bad news for that to happen. Before we go down, though, I can see that we are probably, according to the triangle that I have got drawn currently, I can see that we would probably have price moving up. Price currently is 43,950 time when I'm making the video. I can see that we are going to have an upwards movement from 43,950 to more or less 44,700. So that's going to be my short entry point for the day. I'm going to short 700. That will be my short position for the day. From here on in, currently as it is, I am going to enter a long 43,950, and I'll ride it up until 44,700, and that's where I'll short again until it comes back to test this area over here, which is roughly about 43,900. That's more or less the trading, the area that I expect the trading would happen in today. Yuriki, long and the short is for you to end off. Always, when you're watching a YouTube video or a prediction video, watch it twice, because the first time you watch it, you hear what you want to. The second time, you may or might learn something. Always do your own research. Um, do your own lines, your own triangles. Uh, trust your own triangles. And as I always say from my side, trust the triangles, trade the lines, Have a wonderful day.